Welcome to a course on reading and writing engineering research articles. In this first lesson, we're going to show you how to identify good exemplar articles. But before that, let me introduce myself. I'm Gerry Rau. My students call me Professor Rau. My friends call me Gerry. And when I have time, I actually prefer to be out in the woods, hiking and photographing nature. I came from America, and all my training was in biology and related fields. But I've been in Taiwan for 25 years. I've taught at an international school here, all the different sciences, and in America, I taught at a college teaching biology. But while I was doing that, I was also doing academic editing. Editing for people in medicine, education, but also things like applied math and linguistics and many other areas. So I learned a lot about different research articles in different fields. And so since 2012, I've been teaching academic writing at National Zhongzheng University. I just finished a textbook which was published in August 2019 on writing for engineering and science students. And in this course, we'll be looking at the first two parts of that, looking at the structure of research articles, particularly in engineering. And then once you understand the structure of those articles, you'll be able to use that to do your own writing based on the information in the second part of the textbook. Now, you may wonder why engineering specifically when the book is about both engineering and science. Well, there's a lot of good material out there on scientific writing, but very little on engineering writing. And so this is trying to fill that gap. So when you're reading an engineering research article, even if it's by a famous scholar, you may find it very difficult to read and wonder why you can't understand it. That's what we're going to learn in the first part of this course, how to understand and read a research article effectively.
Once you understand the structure of a research article, you don't have to read it from start to end because you know where you can find your needs, such as contribution or experiment result. When I compose my thesis, I can easily know where should I put my contents or where should I notice when I arrange them. Another important thing is you have to know how your readers read your thesis. That's really helpful. As a non-native speaker, this course shows me how difference between English and Chinese in technical writing. The linguistic and cultural difference are hard to learn from only reading books. But with the practice in this English technical writing course, you can learn them.
The structure of article to help me understand about the scope of research working. For example, the structure of my article is IMRD. So IMRD is the introduction part, methodology part, research part, and discussion. So when I study this class, I can learn how to plan of my work. But Professor Gerry teach me how to set your plan, how to create your idea and put in the table. If you have the table, you can read anything of your idea and write on my thesis. Actually, I will use this method to apply to my research. So in the example, when I need to write about the thesis of the chapter 1, I will write many ideas on my table and I will choose the important idea, put it in the next table, and I will follow this method. So my thesis just will follow anything from the English technical writing.
After taking the course, we can find that there is still some common points in a wide variety of research articles. For example, a method division after the introduction in an IMRD format article. So we can get the information faster if we only care about the method they conduct their experiments. And remembering that I'm impressed with the day that we counted the word counts in each division from many journals. And I think it's really helped me a lot because it let me realize that how many words I should write in each division while preparing my own manuscript. And if you are going to prepare your own research article or thesis, but still have no idea how to do, and again, if you want to write in a more structural or technical way, but that of a good mentor with enthusiasm, then join us.
Besides myself, I'm going to have 3 people helping me in this course. They're all graduate students in engineering from National Chungcheong University in various fields of engineering, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves.
Xin chào, my name is Quoc and I come from Vietnam. So I'm PhD student in Electrical Engineering Department, and my research topic interested on logic synthesis and formal verification.
สวัสดีครับ My name is วรพฤทธิ์ กรมณีแสง My nickname is Bung. I come from Thailand, and right now I am pursuing my PhD degree of Mechanical Engineering at National Chungcheong University as my PhD student. And right now, my field of interest is robot control and control theory. When I have free time, I love learning. So in Taiwan, I have attended many mini marathon and half marathon. I am practicing to participate one full marathon.
你好, I'm Wendy from Taiwan, and I'm a second grade master student from Chemical Engineering Department. The lab I'm staying at is called Nano Lab, and what we do usually is that we created tiny things and make sure it provides its biggest effect. And I hope that we can do the same things to everyone who finishes this class.
So this course is divided into 9 lessons. The first part will be looking at the overall structure of research articles. Again, as I said in this first lesson, how to identify a good article to work with. Then we'll look at the overall format of research articles and see how engineering research articles differ from science research articles. And then we'll look at the argument structure and the idea of claims and component claims. In the second part, we'll be identifying where in the article those component claims are found in each of the different divisions. And then we'll look at how those claims are supported in the third part of the course. So we'll be looking at one lesson each week. Each lesson represents one chapter from the textbook. There'll be 2 lecture sections of less than 15 minutes each. And you may say, well, why not 1 hour of lecture if it's a 9-credit course? Well, you can't learn to read and write by listening. So if you just listen to me, it doesn't do any good. But believe me, you will be doing at least an hour of work each week. Okay, this concludes part 1, but we still have another part to this lesson. So listen to that, and then in that part we'll tell you how to find good exemplar articles to work with yourself.